Finally, the results are in. We have a ton of clashes. It's time to start reviewing the problems you're going to have with the construction of your building. It always looks worse than it is, though. What we can do is this. We can first go through each item clash by clash, then we can step back and look at the entire model and get a visual on where all of our clashes are and perhaps the worst areas. The intention here is to do some reconnaissance and see how we can figure out how to take care of some of these issues. We can examine some areas where the clashes may or may not be acceptable. So if you're not caught up, create a clash, mechanical to sprinkler, and select mechanical to sprinkler. Create a 2-inch tolerance and run the test. Now let's go to the results window. I have 127 clashes. Over to the right, let's make sure we can see our entire dialog. You might have to click the display settings window to see the display settings. For highlighting, I want to keep the default item 1 red, item 2 green. Right now, uncheck highlight all clashes. Scroll down. We can dim others or we can hide others, as you can see. Scroll down to viewpoint. Make sure animate transitions is turned on. For simulation, let's show the simulation. One other thing I'd like to do is change the background to white so we can see the clashes a little better. Go to the View tab, click on Background, and for the color, let's just make it white and hit OK. Now let's take a look at some of our clashes. Clash 1 is selected. Let's go to Clash 2. Notice that we can freely walk or orbit. Go ahead and click your Orbit button. Let's take a look underneath this duct. We'll see that there's a clash. What we're looking at also is probably 3 or 4 clashes resulting. Let's scroll all the way down to the bottom. Let's take a look at Clash 127. Once we look underneath here, we'll see that's actually missing because we have a clearance built in, right? So let's take a look at Clash 127. Let's scroll to the right. Notice that we have an 1.25 inch clearance. Since it misses it, maybe we can approve that clash. So for the status, instead of new, I'm going to go to approved. It turns green. We just got rid of one clash. So that's how you clash a model. We've certainly come a long way from 2D CAD, haven't we? Welcome to the world of BIM.